Hello, Foos.
Hello.
Sup, yo.
It's episode 244. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us once again on another IQ-lowering episode of the Foobar Show. But before we get into anything, find a bunch of cool Foobar Show merch at foobarshow.com. Find tons of new merch items like totes, travel mugs, magnets, baby onesies, and t-shirts, and tons of new colors and styles. Go to our merch page found at foobarshow.com to check it all out. Next up, click on the link to SoCal rock band The Fallen Electric at the bottom of foobarshow.com for music, tour dates, and merch. On Friday, September 17th, I will be at the Universal Bar and Grill in North Hollywood. And Saturday, September 18th, I will be at Perks Bar in Huntington Beach playing with The Fallen Electric. Go to thefallenelectric.com for more details. You know those guys that just say details? It's just like, it's called details.
Details.
Pretentious douche.
Yeah. Lastly, Grass Store, everybody. One of the best cannabis delivery services I've ever dealt with, bar none. They service LA, Orange County, and select parts of the Inland Empire. The other day, it took them a little long to get my order, so they threw $10 in my account.
Hey, look
These
at that.
guys are stand-up guys, man. Go to foobarshow.com and click on our Grass Store banner, and first-time users get 30% off of their purchase. And now, without further ado, Foos, episode 244, here we go. From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foobar Show! Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Josie.
And Steph.
Thank you all very much for listening into the Foobar Show. Thanks for hitting subscribe, and remember to rate, review, and tell your friends like a champ. You can always get in touch with us and get our merch at foobarshow.com. That's FOObarshow.com, and search FOO Bar Show on YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out, drop us a line, and we'll foo it up like a couple of foos. Ain't that right, foos?
See, foo.
Yeah, man. On tap today, man, we're doing things a little differently. Not really, but just a little differently. We got a Woes of online dating. When's the last time we did one of those? It's been a while, right?
Since the foo was on.
Yeah.
Pre-baby foo.
Pre-Jackie. We got Geeking Out. We got Foobar Sports, music, and, of course, the Foo Facts. And for the Woes of online dating, I'm a little excited about this one because it actually impacted how you live your life, Josh. So we'll get into that in a little bit. But a quick announcement. Next week, we're going to throw up a best of. We're going to take next week off because, as we've been describing in the podcast in the last few weeks, we will be in San Francisco up in the Bay Area in the Foos bachelor party that we're planning. We've been planning, have been trying to fucking plan for the last few weeks. Now, I do have a bone to pick with all the fucks that you've decided to include in this goddamn bachelor party, Josh. Just at least one in particular. Everybody has been pretty good for the most part, with the exception of your dad. And which we've described for a while now. Oh, is that the Foo joining us? My God. What is going on here? Oh, man. It's like Mr. McFeely just knocked on the door. Hello, Mr. McFeely. Do you have a VHS?
Oh, shit.
On how a rice plant runs? I don't know what they do. Remember when Mr. Rogers used to put it behind the painting and it would show you a video?
Do you mean lice plant foo?
A lice. Oh, God. Wow. Yes. Let's go with that.
I didn't know that existed. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. Well, they do. Foo, welcome back, dude. We were just describing about how next week we're going to be throwing up a best of because we're going to go hit up your bachelor party. And here you are crashing our fucking podcast.
Dude, you're not going to pod next week? You're a bitch.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Who's
Says
on
the
the
guy.
run?
Says the guy who hasn't been on the podcast since what, May?
No, I've been on in July one time, Foo.
Yeah, that was the one time in the entire year, though. This is time number 2.
Not the entire year, Foo. I've been on in like February and such.
I don't know about that.
See?
I got to go back and check that. That doesn't sound
Random
right to me.
quality control.
Well, God forbid you attend a fucking Foobar show recording when the show bears your name, Foo.
We actually got hit up by some other podcasters on that one app, Foo, or the one Facebook group.
Using your status as clout now.
Yeah, I'm a big deal.
Right. Yeah, you're a fucking hot shot. Well, what did they tell you? They want you to join some kind of group?
Yeah, they want
over
me
there?
to join their video game podcast or something.
So you're gonna do it?
I was like,
you can barely do this one.
I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm the only one who podcasts on the main show. If you ever listen,
I mean, the show is about
I'm
you,
just kidding,
right?
dude.
Got a
I
lot of
didn't tell them
guts.
that.
A lot. And why does your name on the Zoom appear as Foo's your daddy?
Because Foo's your daddy.
Fuck you, dude. Anyway, I was just telling the audience about what was on tap, including how we were going to throw up a best of next week for your bachelor party, and I was about to start complaining about your boy Eric. What the fuck with this kid, man?
Leave him alone, Foo. Leave him alone.
No, fuck that, dude. How long does it take for a check to clear so he can send me the funds?
Foo, why did it take Jimmy forever, Foo?
You know what? As soon as he said nothing, I'm like, he's not going. Did I not, Josh?
Yeah, that's true.
I wasn't even going to deal with it.
Who, Jimbo?
Yeah, Jimbo.
Oh, I know. Foo, well, we all know that story.
Okay. All right. Well, riveting, man. So, yeah, I've been waiting for the last week for this guy to send me the funds, and I need you guys to back me up on this because I think if I start to take an
You're gonna be hostile, Foo. You're too rough off the edges, Foo. All right, people don't know you like that.
It's okay.
Yeah, Foo. You know, I've had the perfect description of you from my dad, mind you.
Okay.
He called you that kid that when he would get his ass kicked, would not shut the fuck up.
It's like he keeps asking to get kicked on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you know what? That's close. I'll give him that. That's close. I am the Will Ferrell character in Austin Powers after
more
he
like
gets
like
shot.
Talladega Nights, Foo.
After he gets shot and he couldn't shut up about his injury.
Okay, it's going through the bone now. Oh, it hurts just as badly as the other knee.
Exactly. Yeah, anyway. So what's up, Foo? I wasn't expecting you on the show. In fact, I was digging around for things to talk about at the top of the show, but I'm a little high right now. So I see that you're holding the little baby there. How's Emily doing?
It's the child, Foo. Look at the child.
Right.
Look at the child, Foo.
That's a cute baby, man. That's cute. She has no idea what's going on.
What? Her eyes are like, what the fuck's going on? Why are these people in this tiny little fucking screen?
Who are these ugly ass motherfuckers, Dad?
How's the baby been doing, man? She's still throwing up all over the place. She's still peeing on you.
She's not a throw up baby, Foo. I got lucky.
Okay. Now you've done it.
She doesn't pee too much. I don't know if I told you guys the last story of when she pooped on me, though.
Oh, please do tell.
Lovely.
So we were visiting my mother in LA, Foo.
She lives in LA?
Yeah, she lives in LA.
Oh, that's news to me.
You know, like my mom has weird names for stuff. Like she calls her house the Ponderosa.
No, I'm afraid not. Please tell me about that now.
So she calls the house on the house I grew
West Covina house. The West Covina house.
Whoa, dude! Confidentiality agreement, Foo.
Fuck you, dude. Nobody cares.
That house, Foo, she calls Ponderosa, because that's her house and she wants to feel all flibbity dibbity about it, whatever.
Right.
And then she calls her LA house the Chalet. She just needs some pizza over there and it's a fucking happening spot, dude.
Yeah.
I have no idea why she does that, but she does.
Okay. All right. So what were we talking about before this?
We were talking about...
Oh, your kid poops on you.
Yeah, so we were visiting her at the Chalet. Backstory complete. And we were having lunch. I finished lunch very fast because I only eat twice a day now. And
but your
we were
actual
just like-
eating habits have not changed.
huh?
You still eat fast. You've always eaten fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very fast food. So we were finishing up lunch there, Foo, and then baby likes to not shit for a couple days at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So when she does, Foo, we call it the explosion. So when it's time for an explosion, we all know what that means. She probably shitted her diaper. She probably shitted her outfit and whatever thing she was sitting on.
Good God.
It's all casualty of a poop grenade, Foo.
So
anyways,
do you double wrap her?
no,
Oh.
Foo, you can't overheat the babies, Foo.
Is that what that does?
They don't have enough coolant, Foo.
So why don't you put like an ice pack in there then?
So hose her
What
down.
the fuck, an ice pack?
Yeah, in between
Sounds like a
diapers if
busted
you're going to...
radiator food.
That's stupid, Foo.
That's
Oh,
just
that's-
too much work.
Okay.
Yeah, at that point, it's just like, all right, just
No, it
just make sure she shits in the bad outfit, not the good one.
Yeah, it totally sounds like you're okay with getting shit all over your furniture. That's
Well, anyways,
this is
Phil.
it's your world. We're just living in it.
No, that's right, Foo. Don't forget it.
Yeah.
So we're finishing lunch, and then we're both looking. Me and my mom and Jackie were looking at her. And we're like, all right, sums up. She's making weird faces.
Mm-hmm.
Let's change her. Okay. And then we change her on the couch at the chalet, Foo. You pay attention? Chalet.
Right, the chalet.
And then, oh, cool. Because God forbid Jackie ever clean a poopy diaper.
You mean she doesn't change the diapers of this kid?
When she poops, she'll bring over the kid like it's like she's infected. She'll be like, take it.
Good.
So
God.
Jackie doesn't change poop diapers. So that's the apparent agreement.
Well, I mean, I guess it's to your benefit since this only happens every other day.
Yeah. Well, that was when she was pre 14 pounds, Foo.
Mm-hmm.
She's no longer pre 14 pounds. Anyways, Foo, quit distracting me. So she's got that look in her eye, Foo, and we look at her diaper and we're like, no, we're good. And then Jackie's like, hey, we bring a little mobile changing pad. She's like, you want to put the changing pad under? I was like, no. I just looked over at her for a second. Nah, this will be quick. As soon as we look down, she's pooping. And, we start to see, the little ice cream machine start to come. And then, dude, out of nowhere, that fucking Mentos hit that Coke bottle, dude.
Gross.
You know how the baby boys, they pee and they make the fountain, Foo?
Yeah, the little fountain.
Well, she did that with her shit.
Wow.
Oh,
Some
so
good aim.
nasty.
You know what I pictured?
Right when I
You know what I pictured when you
Right.
said that? I pictured Evil Knievel trying to jump over it.
Dang.
and failing miserably and breaking almost every bone in his body. That fucking footage from back in the day.
And Foo, it wasn't like a quick squirt gun where it's you just pull the trigger and then the chamber goes. It was like, oh shit, dude, it is like a fountain, like a water hose, and I have to put my arm underneath to save the couch from being shit on, projectile shitted on.
Right.
So then I'm covered in shit. I'm covered in shit, Foo. And then we changed the baby.
Gross.
Well, I guess I should have put
And
this
and
music
Jack,
on.
he still made me change the baby.
That's not happening anymore. Very classy there, kid.
No, tell him it was you. Tell him it was you.
I don't think she's going to say anything, Foo.
She's not.
Anyway. Well, goddamn, man. Hey, congratulations, then. I guess you've been christened. Should we get a priest? How does this work out?
Or if we took care of it. Hired a rabbi.
L'chaim.
Yeah, L'chaim. Well, Foos, I don't know. Do we have a lot of show? Is that fair to say?
No, we don't.
We got
I know the whole itinerary, Foo, and I just got here.
Okay. Well,
It's just a bunch of meandering, Foo.
yeah, that's pretty much
Wow.
the Foobar Show's thesis. Well, we haven't done this in a while. I'm glad you're here for this, Foo, because, unless you get into some funny business, you probably won't be the subject matter to the woes of online dating. And let's see. I was going to do, I had prepared a joint report, but since we're not doing a joint report today, let's see. The Woes of Online Dating is brought to us by Freshly Baked. Having a case of the Mondays? Don't clock in without getting a little freshly baked.
Isn't that a repeat?
Shut up. No, it's not. No, it's not. So, Josh, now you have some woes of online dating. I am excited to hear about it because the only thing I know, this is all I know. The only thing I know is that somebody's trying to kill you and you had to change your phone number. And so, I mean, if we start with that, if the movie starts as a cold open with that, just changing your phone number, I'm already invested.
I'm running out of the woods.
Foo, there's
out of the woods.
Foo, there's a mystery villain too, Foo.
Mm-hmm.
A mystery villain.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Have we
The
figured out
trailers
who
threw
it is?
you off.
Do we know who it is?
We got to do some sleuthing. Trying to figure it out.
Hey, know how to drink LaCroix there, Foo?
Shut up. So what happened, Josh?
So, Foos, first, I would like to say a little cautionary tale. Do not talk to women on Instagram.
What?
Rule number 1.
What do you mean?
Rule number 2. Well, Foos,
He's got a point.
how it all started was I met this chick on Instagram. She started hitting me up, and right off the bat, it started. I mean, it should have been red flags, but I was really, really high when I responded.
Dick.
But she started off saying, "Hey, I'm looking for a, hey, how you doing? I'm willing to be your sugar mama. I'll pay you like $3,000 a month, or whatever, in an allowance to be with, if we be together." And I'm just kind of like, nah, I don't need your fucking money. But what's up?
Nice. I mean, that's reasonable.
I mean, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right? So she like afterwards, it was just back and forth. It seemed like a totally, natural conversation. We had a nice back and forth. But I was playing coy.
Yeah.
I was playing coy for a couple of days. So then one day, while I'm working, this was the day actually right before I went to go to your podcast. She had mentioned that it was her birthday coming up on Wednesday.
Ooh.
So I was just like, oh, cool. Like, let's go do something or whatever. Or, I'll send you flowers. Trying to be cute and shit.
Sure.
So she's just like, no, it's okay. I have too many flowers already. But you can get my son a gift card for Steam.
Hell no. To the no. Yeah, to the no.
No, man.
Tell him what you did, Josh.
Yeah, so like a dumbass, I was just like, okay, yeah, for your kid, sure. How much? Like $20? No, he said $50 is a good amount.
Fuck?
I'm just like,
Stupid.
what the? I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, I was just gonna get you like $20 flowers from like broflowers.com. I'm not gonna spend $50. And she's just like, wow. And then she started kind of guilting me throughout the day.
Yeah.
And then finally, I'm just like, okay, like I'll send like here. This is for your birthday, but it's for your birthday, whatever. So that's that. She then tells me a story about, I don't have like I didn't get your money. My son got really pissed off because the money didn't get here, so he broke my phone. And I'm just like,
What the fuck?
what? And she's like, yeah, I can't take pictures and I can't FaceTime you or talk to the phone with you. And it's like, yeah. I'm like, first off, why don't you just ground your fucking kid if he did do something like that? Secondly, this is getting a little all too convenient now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So then a couple of days pass. It's like the day before her birthday, and she tells me like, oh, hey, so are you still gonna get me a present? Oh, what the fuck? No. Well, I just fucking sent you money for your fucking kid. I'm not getting you shit.
Stop making this hard, dude.
But there's this really nice... Dude, she's like, oh, but I found this really cute outfit that, would match up, would be good to wear on my birthday. I'm just like, I'm not gonna fucking see you, so why should I care?
Right.
And she's like, wow, but you said you would get me something. I'm just like, this is going back and forth. I'm like, how much is this so-called outfit? She's like, oh, it's $100. I'm all, hell no.
The fuck?
So then that whole argument, it was going back and forth. She didn't want to talk to me after that. Or I'm just like, okay, fine. So then on her birthday, she kept trying to guilt me like, oh, you're ruining my birthday. I'm never going to have a nice, happy birthday. You're ruining it, blah, blah, blah. So after that, like the next day, I'm just like, hey, you know what? Keep that $50 I sent you for your kid. I'm done. Like, this is it. Like, this is bullshit. Like, you're just scamming me. You're just trying to fucking get my money out of me. You bait and switched me. You told me some bullshit about being a sugar mama, and now all of a sudden I'm gonna be your sugar daddy? Hell, I didn't want it either way. Like, I didn't even want you to be my sugar mama. Shit. I already got a mama. Fuck.
Yeah.
So then I blocked her on, we were only talking on Instagram and WhatsApp. I didn't really talk to her on my cell phone. But I had forgotten that WhatsApp
gives your
uses
phone number.
your cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I totally fucking spaced out on that. So I had blocked her on those two. Didn't hear from her for about a week. Cut to this last Tuesday. I get a text message from this fucking bitch. And she's just like, babe, why'd you block me? Why did you do all that? Like, I don't understand why you're upset with me. This,
Nope.
and that. I'm like, bitch. I was like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Like, leave me alone. Like, I already told you why. Like, I'm not doing this bullshit.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
So then she... I mean, Foo, if Randy says no, you gots to go.
Right.
I mean,
That's a no.
And so, like, I'm getting my car serviced at Mazda in Puente Hill. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go fucking have a beer for a couple of hours while they're doing my servicing. Go chill at Buffalo Wild Wings. So I go over there, and this bitch is still texting me. So then I block her. I was a little faded at the time. Again,
you keep doing things that when you're totally stoned. What the hell?
I mean, Foo, I'm always stoned. So should I just not do anything?
Right.
I guess you got me there, man.
Seafood. So then I unblocked her, and I'm just like, dude, just stop. Like, leave. Like, just move the fuck on. Like, if you are real, move the fuck on. Obviously, I'm not interested anymore. We've only talked for like a week. Like, chill the fuck out. I'm not the love of your life or some bullshit. So then she eventually kind of comes to some sort of realization. Like, oh, okay, he's gonna call it quits. So she's like, okay, fine. I don't even want you to be with me anymore. But you know what? I'm gonna ruin your life.
What the fuck?
What? I'm just like, what? She's like, yeah, I know people that are Illuminati cultists, and I can pay them $2,000 to ruin the rest of your life. And I'm already like drunk and high at this time, so I'm just like, go ahead. You do that. You waste $2,000 on a guy that gave you $50. I mean, yeah, your math is astounding. Do what you got to do. And so then she's like, oh, just you wait. I already hit them up. You watch. You'll get a text. And, they'll text you right now. So, like, she's saying this shit to me. And I'm just kind of like, are you serious? Blah, blah, blah. A minute later, I get a text from, like, a 405 number. Hey, is this Josh Nickenig? I'm like, oh shit. What? And so they send me a picture of, like, I had sent her of me. They're like, is this you? I'm like, nah, this is his dad. They're like, nah, cut the bullshit. We know it's you. If you value your life, you'll be honest with us. Tell us her situation with our daughter. And I'm just like, wait, what? Their daughter? I'm like, okay, let's see where this goes. So I send them, a whole explanation of the situation. I'm just like, dude, I'm not down for any of that. So, she can do her own thing, whatever. So they're like, okay, well, you either need to fix this with her, or you pay us $100 and we'll fix this for you.
$100?
That's convenient.
$200.
Oh, $200.
Oh,
$200.
Okay.
Yeah.
They upped the ante on this.
Up the ante. They did. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And while they're doing this, the chick is on the other side, like, texting me at, like, fucking vehemently. Like, why aren't you responding? Are you ignoring me? Blah, blah, blah. Dude, they're coming in, like, every second.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. So I'm really high. I'm drunk, or not drunk, but I'm feeling a night little buzz, and I'm starting to panic a little bit because now I'm isolated all on my own in Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, oh, this is starting to get a little too real for me here, buddy. So as soon as I saw that, I immediately called the cops because they're like, dude, we'll send someone out to you in like 30 minutes. They'll come out and take you out if you don't follow our directions and keep texting us or whatever. So I'm just like, nah, fuck that. I called the cops. They told me block all their numbers, don't answer their calls. Police officer will call you. So
this got heavy real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah, you're telling me, dude. My Monday was shot after this. So then I talked to the I put them on, I blocked their text. All of a sudden I started getting phone calls from them. I just kept ignoring them. I got another
from other phone numbers.
Yeah, from like a 405 number, a 315 number.
These are all like burner phones.
Yeah, they're burner phones.
Yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg, dog. So then I'm walking back to the Mazda dealer because I'm just like, fuck this, dude. If I'm gonna be out in the open, come and get me. Like, I don't give a fuck. King Kong ain't got nothing on me walking down the street. So finally I get a call and I think it's them. So I'm like panicking, but I get a voicemail. I answer the voicemail. It's the Covina PD. I'm like, fuck, thank God. I talked to the officer. I told him the story. He's just like, yeah, they're scammers. I'm just like, oh, really? He's just like, yeah, man, they're scammers. This is a new scam going around where what they do is they try to, they bait you in, they catfish you, and then they try to manipulate you with fear and get you to the point where you're so afraid you're just going to try and give them money to go away, but they won't go away. They'll keep bothering you and bothering you. So he's just like, so just keep blocking every number that texts you or calls you. Take screenshots. That way you have evidence of everything that they're saying. But he's like, you may even want to consider changing your phone number if you keep getting them past a couple of days. So I'm like, okay. So I was a little, I had a little ease of mind. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go buy myself a new bong just to ease my mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that should do it. Okay.
So I get home.
We all deal with this shit differently, I guess.
I mean, yeah. Right? I mean, Foo, I was only on edibles when I was doing all that stuff. So
leave him alone, Foo.
Because I stopped dabbing them. Yeah, that's
leave him alone, Foo.
So I get home, nothing. I don't get any more texts, no more phone calls. Cool. I think I'm in the clear. Next morning, I'm about to start work. I get another text from a random 700 number saying, we know you're ignoring us. If you don't respond to us immediately, we're sending someone to kill you right away.
Dang!
I'm like, oh, fuck. So then I block it immediately, just like the officer said. And then I get a message on my WhatsApp from a writer. They had an author's name on the account.
Okay.
And the whole thing about feeding into the illusion of Illuminati. For those of you that don't know, Illuminati is supposed to comprise of the elites or authors and stuff in the world. So they're really trying to play heavy into this whole Illuminati thing. And they're real. And
it's all Dr. Seuss.
Saying, yeah.
Stupid. That's all the authors you know, Fuse?
Yeah, Beverly Cleary.
I do not like you not listening to me.
Yeah.
We will come to your house and cut you. That's not a rhyme.
That doesn't even rhyme.
Dr. Seuss took a day off.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I immediately blocked him, and then I didn't realize that on my settings on my WhatsApp, I had it so that anyone could message me. They didn't have to be in my contacts. So I immediately changed that shit so only anybody that was in my contacts could.
All right.
So anyone out there listening, make sure your shit is only contacts only, because you'll get a random spam on your shit. So I later called my dad that evening, told him the situation. He's just like, yeah, kid, change your fucking number. He's like, they're not gonna stop. He's like, they're gonna keep calling you and keep trying to mess with you until you do. So he's like, the only thing you can do is change your number, and that's it. You didn't give her your address. I didn't give her my address. I didn't give her any other information besides my name, my number, and then that picture of me. So I'm just like, okay. So dude, that's when I immediately went into a hyperdrive, called, changed my number. Haven't gotten anything since. So it's like, whew, weight off my shoulders, but god damn. Like, you can't meet anyone. You can't, like, anyone could be a fucking scammer nowadays.
That's the last time the Illuminati fucked with Josh.
Yeah. Hey, Foos. I beat the Matrix.
Whatever you want to say, man. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Yeah, you sure got one on them.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah,
Josh.
$50 down.
Ooh, the cinematic version coming to a AMC near you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Josh, you shouldn't have spent that $50.
And
Obviously,
Foo,
like
Foo,
the Josh Catfish Chronicles.
Fuzette, you would think this fucking guy would learn from that one time I got catfish like that at the pad.
That's right.
Can you remind me?
No.
Oh. Come on, what happened?
Remember that that chick, like I drove to her house and she's like, yeah, now cash at me $100 to come outside, and I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
now I remember. Seafood, I forgot about that. Foo, that was like, what, 5 years ago?
The house is only like, oh yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the search for a sugar mama continues then.
Seafood.
All right.
I'll keep you guys posted.
Well,
Thanks.
it's not going to be Iron Man or any member of the Illuminati as far as we know. So.
Stupid.
Look, they actually have a website. If you need a sugar mama, they actually do, I think they do background checks on these women or they do some shit. But I know they have it for like the male version for chicks.
You remember?
It's, I can't remember what the website was, but if you were like...
GoDaddy.com or GoMama.com?
No,
FarmersOnly.com, Foo.
No, it's not a matchmaking website. It's specifically for like sugar mama, sugar daddies.
Sugar babies?
No, no.
I don't think you're going to think of it.
Nope, I'm not gonna think of it. I'm just letting you know that it's out there.
Okay.
Well, a sugar mom or sugar daddy doesn't work without a sugar baby, Steph. So the Foo's kind of right.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, there's legit websites for that.
Or
Just saying.
But just find an escort. There you go.
Yeah.
Done.
Foo.
You'll pay a premium to never be bothered again. So.
Foo, that's all I want. That's all I want.
Or, they have very realistic looking dolls now.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I like a little movement out of, the other participant.
Well, I mean, if you go at it hard enough, they just jiggle around like that.
What the hell?
Yeah, get a waterbed then.
To masturbate in?
Well, is that what it's called when you're with a doll?
I mean, Foo, if you only get a waterbed, what else are you going to do?
Show off your waterbed. I don't know what you do when you get I've never gone beyond that.
I've never had one. They don't sound cool.
Oh.
No.
I've the maybe couple of waterbeds I've ever encountered in my entire life have a very poor design because, it's a waterbed. It's essentially a bubble. On this like really hard wooden frame. Have you guys ever had to deal with this? I have fucked up my shins so many times.
Ow.
Just like trying to dive into waterbeds. I don't recommend it.
You have that much experience with waterbeds?
Not that much, but the couple times have been like Jesus
enough
Christ.
to dive into one though, Foo. I don't think any
it's
of
a waterbed. I was like,
the
let me
rest of
dive
us here
into this.
combined don't even have that experience.
This was before my time, so I don't know. He was probably pretty young.
Well, you know who someone I think would have a waterbed but doesn't?
Who?
Eric. Your boy Eric.
My boy Eric? Yeah. He probably would too, if he didn't have a girlfriend. But anyway, well, that sounds hilarious, Josh. I can't wait until the next.
Entertaining to you, Foo.
I can't wait until the next time you give us a woes of online dating. I mean, the Foo got he got lassoed into his situation. We've been married.
Foo, I may end up being forced to move out of the state with my next woes.
All right.
Depending based off of the level of escalation that this all took.
Just keep the content coming, man. That's all we get.
That's what I'm saying. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for today's Woes of Online Dating. So what are we doing next here, Josh? Are we going to be doing Geeking Out?
Sifu, I need to cleanse my palate.
All right, man, we'll be right back with a little Geeking Out. Geeking Out is brought to us by Uncle Ben's Rice Meals, the best meal to enjoy after a botched robbery. Catch Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters this December.
Ironically, with no Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it, Foo.
Shut up, Foo. All right, so
I get it, man.
You know,
Ooh, it's
shut up. Since the both of you guys are on, you guys went out and held hands during the viewing of Shang-Chi on Thursday night. How did that go?
Skipping all the way to the theater.
They shared a drink and some popcorn.
Actually, we didn't because it wasn't COVID compliant, even though I really wanted some of Josh's soda.
They used 2 straws in 1 cup.
Fu, did you do the popcorn trick?
What, with pepper and this dickhead?
Or I put my dick in the fucking popcorn.
Yeah, you get a small.
I'm like, here, Josh, take it.
You know something's fishy when the Fu orders a small anything. And, and it's just like, you want some popcorn, man?
Just reach your hand in and grab it. Yeah. It's fine.
Get the ones at the bottom. Fucking creep.
Those are the warmest.
Yeah. Shut up, Emily.
Are you changing that kid?
You know.
Jesus Christ.
No. She's eating her babash food.
All right. Anyway, we got a show to do here, Fu. Look at this tomfoolery.
Take care.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna spoil Shang-Chi.
No, please don't.
Yeah, Fu.
No.
Yeah,
just talk about it. Just talk about it.
Talk about it with 0 spoilers.
Hey, you know what, Steph? Fuck yourself, because we invited you, Foos, and we compromised last time and didn't go on a night you didn't want to go to. So you, Foos, should have compromised this time, but you didn't. So we're gonna spoil it.
What was the reason, Fu? Why? Oh,
you had a show Friday night? Oh no, wait, he didn't.
I had work.
Just stream it. We could just stream it.
No, well, not only could we just stream it on a service that doesn't exist, but come on, man. You know I've been falling asleep in movies, and I wasn't gonna pay fucking $15 or is that out of whatever it costs these days to go watch a movie to just fall asleep.
It's 1972 for the theater.
Is it really? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, Fu. Why don't you contribute
for him to take a nap?
They gotta recover from COVID, Fu.
I could do that at home, man. I'm just gonna go watch a matinee on my day off.
Dude, why don't you you have 2 options, man. Or no, you have 3 options, sorry. Take a line of Coke, take a Viagra, or take shrooms.
Can I do all 3?
Sounds more.
No, because Steph said you can't do Coke. Fu.
Okay.
No.
Then I'll take the shrooms, in which case will give me a fucking nap time situation.
Or will it, Fu?
Hey, man. I will say you did miss some guy fucking phone ringing in the theater, and then some guy being like, "Oh, come on!" And then the dude saying, and then the guy being like, "Hey, I'm in a movie right now," and the guy's like, "You didn't fucking answer that like a twat, did you?"
and let's paint the picture before we went to this. Before the movie started, Fu.
What happened
Take
now?
our seats, and our seats just so happen to be all the way in the back to the far right corner, right next to the fucking speakers. So during the trailers, all you hear was and you can't, and then you see the mouths moving on the screen, but you just hear I'm like, dude, my ears are gonna be blown out before this movie even starts. And
so I'm glad I didn't go now.
Well, Foo, Josh picked that seat. I was just fine because I had a Josh barrier between me and the speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that'll muffle it.
Well, dude, I didn't realize the speaker was right there when I sat down. As soon as I sat down, I looked up. I'm like, oh,
I made a mistake.
I can't go back now. So then, okay, that's the speaker situation. So then comes the Foo. He comes in
with a small popcorn,
his large popcorn, and another tray that he separated.
Flattering himself.
So yeah, so one of the large popcorn had all the butter, fucking
all
butter
of
galore, dude. Yeah. All of it, leaking from the bottom.
There's a butter shortage in the United States now.
Yes, thanks to the Foo, and at least in this one AMC theater. And then the Foo has another one, just plain, and he decides to just throw in nothing but chili flakes all over it.
What the fuck?
All over it. And could have done this on the buttery one. The chili flakes would have just, stuck to the butter. I mean,
so they go all the way to the bottom now?
I mean, yeah, they go all the way to the bottom. This asshole's like fucking like shaking it, moving it around his hands, and it's all at the bottom anyway. So then he busts out some mayonnaise packet.
What are you doing, dude?
Hey, man.
No.
Oh, that just sounds gross.
Hey,
it was approximately 8 packets, Foo, to be precise.
God.
He looks over to me. He's like, "Hey, man, you feeling dangerous today?" I'm like, "Fuck no, dude. I'm not putting mayonnaise on my fucking."
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So then he tells me, "Fine, more for me." He shoves them all in his pocket. I'm like, "Dick, what are you doing with all that mayonnaise?" He's like, "What if I want a sandwich?"
What?
I'm like, go to the fucking supermarket.
What the fuck?
And you're trying
Can't
to
be
lose
free
weight?
Foos. Foo, they had that Primo mayonnaise in the purple little fucking thing, okay?
Oh, the fancy one?
Oh, fuck yeah. Did not see? Now you know what I'm talking about.
I'm afraid I do. But you don't put it on popcorn, dude.
I took it home.
No more.
Oh, God. So then the movie starts, and fantastic movie. It was
Spoiler,
so
Steph.
Shut up.
Shang-Chi gets the 10 rings.
Oh, no. Dude, you're not going to let us at least watch it first?
I mean, we did see it in the trailer.
It's in the title. And it's in the title.
What's next? Shang-Chi's in the movie?
Of the 10 Rings. How'd you know, Foo?
I had a feeling.
Hey, who told you, dude?
Whoa.
You fucking saw it after your show, didn't you?
Yes, I saw it after my nap.
So, Josh, are we discussing a spoiler-free version? So the Foos can owe us one?
You can describe the trailer. Is what you can
Steph.
describe.
Take off your headphones and walk outside the door.
Dude, just leave.
Go pet your fucking dogs,
Just leave.
dude.
Leave.
Just leave.
All right, so tell us about it.
Not leaving.
Well, Foos, it is honestly one of the best kung fu movies I've seen. It's up there, and
It's like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's a really decent size.
Totally would have taken a nap.
They cover so much. It is by far one of Marvel's best intro movies for a character.
Oh wow!
The
All right.
acting was top notch. The choreography was great. The cinematography, everything was just amazing.
The kung fu was on point.
Yeah, the kung fu was on point. I mean, it was just amazing from start to finish. So much spoilers, and then honestly, having Awkwafina as the comedic relief was fucking fantastic, dude. She was hilarious.
Oh, she's my spirit animal.
Dude, right from the get-go, her immediate introduction, she's fucking hilarious. And then it just keeps getting better and better and better and better the more she's in the movie. Yeah, I mean, you foos fucked up by not seeing it, but you go see it. Go see it at least before we leave to fucking SF.
I was gonna wait until after we get back.
You son of a bitch.
This is like our introduction into the Marvel Mystic universe. Like
yes.
Strange.
Not magic or not space and such. Foo. but more into the mystic elements because we get, they reference another dimension in the movie, Foo.
Well, what's
And
the
then we
difference
s-
between the mystics and the magic that we're getting from Doctor Strange?
Well, no, it's gonna coincide with
right.
Doctor Strange. So there are two end credit scenes. The first end credit scene kind of helps open the rest of what's gonna happen in Phase 4. It kind of like with everything that happens on it. This is essentially, this movie is the beginning of Phase 4. You could forget about Black Widow because Black Widow and Spider-Man were still a part of the previous phase, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this one right
Yes.
here, this definitely launches the beginning because, spoiler, we get a couple of Avengers in
Whoa.
this movie. I won't say which ones. I'll keep that a secret. But yes, that is there. Obviously, you guys see we see the fight with Wong and the Abomination in the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, totally.
That scene was
Total.
worth it.
Yeah. Following up was like, oh shit, that's dope.
Yes, that was amazing. Even the fight at the end with Shang-Chi and his dad, that was so good. They even have a Goku reference.
What?
In
Nice.
that
They
fight.
referenced them the whole movie.
The whole movie, and actually, Simu Liu is Simu Liu is a huge Dragon Ball fan. So most of his outfits, like before his final one, were an homage to Goku, with the blue and orange as most of his colors. So and then there's one scene during the fight with during the final fight where he busts out a Kamehameha, or like a Kamehameha style like attack, and it was so fucking satisfying. It makes me want a fucking Dragon Ball live action movie so much.
Do we see the power pole?
We see him use something like that, yeah.
I just thought it was just
Not
a regular
essentially the power pole, but yeah, it's something in reference to it.
I'm telling you, references the whole goddamn movie.
Hands again, you Foos need to see this. I personally give this movie a 9.5 out of 10.
Holy shit.
I loved it. I really, really loved it. And
I like this better than Black Panther.
Oh my god! And you loved Black Panther.
Yeah.
You wouldn't shut up about it.
Black Panther's dope, Foo.
I know. I was there.
This and Black Panther are the top two intro movies. Top three are this, Black Panther, and Iron Man. Top three intro movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Tight.
I mean, dude, yeah. So, Foo, what do you give this rating on this one?
I think you hit the nail on the head, Foo. A 95.
All right. So a solid A then for the Foos.
How about you, Foos? What do you give the Foos? How do you rate the movies, Foos?
I haven't seen it, man.
Have not seen
okay.
it.
Just wanted to remind everyone.
Damn!
You're a bunch of dicks.
How do you rate the trailers, Foo? Since that's probably the only thing you're.
I mean, it didn't make me want to go watch it right away.
What a piece of shit.
I'm just kidding.
What a piece of shit.
I don't know. It's a nice trailer. Pretty standard.
What I like about the movie is they actually changed the 10 rings from how they are in the comics. I think it fits better in the movies and the MCU better than what in the comics.
How so?
In the comics, the 10 rings belong to a villain called the Mandarin, which we're introduced to in Iron Man 3, which we will have a callback to. It'll finally come full circle in this movie, so I'll leave it at that. But in that universe, in the comics, the Mandarin was like an ancient being that came upon these rings from this dragon from space named Fing Fang Foom. And like each of these rings, they were little rings on his fingers. They controlled some type of element, and they had some type of special power.
Each one did something different.
Yes.
So they were,
and it had.
They were rings instead of bracelets.
Yes, and they each of them had unique properties, like the rings that all of the Captain Planet, kids bring together.
Oh, so the ones on his thumbs just tell people that he likes anal.
Well, one's a good job. Thumbs up, Foo.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Spoilers.
Anyways, Yeah. Yeah. So again, in the comics, each of these rings had a specific ability to them. One ring was, okay, hold on. I'm looking. I have the
ring
rings
to
up
rule
here.
them all.
One ring. To
One of them is like the space. They're kind of like infinity stones. They're almost on that level. One of the rings was similar to the space stone. I don't know about all the rings, but they all had weird properties like that. And then this film changes that, which fits better.
Yeah,
in
with
my
the anal,
opinion.
right?
Foo, sounds like you're craving some anal. Hit up Steph after the show.
Will do.
Nah, man.
All right, Foos. So each of the rings, these were their powers. One was called the Rearranger. It was a matter.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. Yeah, dickheads. The first ring was called the Matter Rearranger ring. The ring allows the Mandarin to manipulate the atomic and molecular structures of matter. However,
Like her guts.
It cannot transmute elements or affect objects encased in force or energy fields. It can turn like stuff into poison gas, solidified gas, and it could like alter his appearance. The other one was the Impact Ring. A ring allows him to generate and project various beams of concussive forces like sonic beams and force blasts. There was the Vortex Ring. The Vortex Ring caused the air to move about at high speeds. The Disintegration Ring, obviously. I mean,
This is all aftermath about anal.
Disintegrates it.
All right.
Yeah, Food. Too far.
Steph, fucking mute him.
That's enough.
Yeah. There's the.
Steph, give him his anal. Stick your thumb up his ass.
Mute your
We've
mic
been talking
right
about
now.
it all
Next
fucking.
ring.
Come on, man. The vortex, really? All right.
There's the Black Light Ring.
Yeah, there is.
And it's worn on his right little finger. And
Yeah, it is.
this ring allows the Mandarin to create an area of darkness, presumably using dark force energy. There's the White Light Ring that utilizes light bursts, gravitational fields, magnetic levitation, and image projection. A Flame Blast Ring, a Mento Intensifier Ring, an Electro Blast Ring, an Ice Ring. And then Ice Blast Ring. So those are all of his rings in the comics.
Now, during the process, does he ever get one like stuck in there on his way out?
I knew you were going to say it, dude.
Sometimes, Foo, and it can be quite painful.
You got to dig it out.
I mean, Foo, how many guitar
matter-
picks
I mean-
get stuck up your ass, dude?
He's just gonna wait for it to come out.
I think I learned
Too
my
many to
lesson from
count.
that one time, Foo. I'm not stupid. I'm sorry, go ahead.
And so in the movie, the rings were substituted for bracelets, but they still refer to them as rings because they don't explain where they find them. Just that he found them thousands of years ago, and he pretty much fucking started conquering the world. And like they show him use it, like they float. He can create force fields and power blast with them, and he can also like throw them at like full force. The choreography with these rings was fucking amazing with Tony Leung. I need to watch The Grandmaster. That was the last movie he was in. That's supposed to be like an Ip Man movie. I heard that one's fantastic, and he's the guy. He's the one that plays. His name in the movie is Wenwu Shi, and they reference the whole thing about the Mandarin. How it's,
Dude, that was fucking epic, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's
whole reference.
We're referencing a different Mandarin than the one we got in Iron Man 3, right? Like the real one.
No,
The same cat.
This is the same cat, and because this guy, he is the real Mandarin, and he alludes to the fact that this terrorist organization decided to utilize his name to promote fear against the U.S., and they instead chose the name the Mandarin. He's like,
that was him.
No, Food. Let me explain.
No, he employed Killian.
No, Foo, he didn't.
Oh, not Killian. The guys in the first Iron Man. Sorry.
Yes. Foo, don't interrupt. I'm trying to explain.
Just look at the baby.
Well, Foos, this one, Wen Wuxi, he explains that he was the ones behind Iron Man getting kidnapped, but that's when he talks about how Killian decided to use that name to promote fear against the U.S., and they decided to choose a culturally insensitive name like the Mandarin. And he's just like, can you believe that? The world was threatened by an orange. he's like they named him after a chicken dish. And he's like, so I decided to let that pass until it got to the point where I needed to step in. And at that point he alludes to the fact of, I don't know if you guys saw All Hail the King. It's like a little short movie with Ben Kingsley about Trevor Slattery going to jail, and then he actually runs into the 10 Rings, and that leads into this movie.
Ooh, it's on Disney Plus, just saying.
All right.
They released it on Disney Plus for you guys to watch, Foos. But
check that out.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil the rest of this movie because Steph will keep shooting dagger eyes at me if I say any more.
I will. I know where you live.
Oh fuck! Hey, all right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to change my address now.
Dude, Steph's gonna hit up the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Foo, hell no, she's a black belt. That's scary enough.
Right.
She's a black belt in the weak fucking martial arts, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna roundhouse kick you to the face, dude.
I'm gonna hire someone that knows Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and they'll fuck you up.
That's a whole different fighting style.
Yeah, I know.
Roundhouse.
That's why I said it.
It doesn't work.
You can't be challenged by someone in a different fighting style?
I mean, you can, but they're just, it's so different.
Do you know what the MMA is, Steph?
Look, the only one pissed off here is you.
So this movie about anal, top notch?
Top notch, Foo, 9.5. 9.5 buttholes, Foo.
All right. Hey, that's saying something.
Chocolate starfish.
9.5 rusty wagon wheels.
Starfish. Oh, God. All right, Foo.
The Foo gives it 9.5 balloon nuts.
I thought it was
Chocolate
fucking camel toes, Foo. Or moose knuckles.
That is something else,
no, that's
sir.
in the front.
Oh, oops. Yeah. Sorry.
Come on, man.
Anyways, Foos. In other geek news, we
anal
also
news.
had... Dude, I mean, shut the fuck up already with that shit. God damn.
Okay, enough with the butt. No more butt stuff.
I'm only doing it because it pisses you guys off.
Steph, he's trying to send you signals.
No,
Steph?
it's exit only, man.
Steph, no, he wants you to give him anal.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Well, hopefully I rate it 9.5 like you guys did. Yeah.
Foo, this was a pretty geek-heavy week. We also had episode 4 of What If release, entitled "What If Doctor Strange Lost His Heart Instead of His Hands."
Right.
And
it was interesting.
Goddamn, man,
it was a tragedy at the end.
Yeah. It was a hell of a fucking episode because we essentially see an entire universe just disappear from existence.
Die.
Die. Yeah, and all because of fucking Doctor Strange. This asshole can destroy an entire universe with just one bad decision. And it was so good because I really loved, the whole. This actually was like a butterfly effect movie. It kept going back, trying to save her.
Love that reference, A+.
I mean, Foo, that was Ashton Kutcher's only good movie.
Yeah, nobody's arguing with that.
But
I'll argue that dude Where's My Car's better.
Oh damn! Yeah, you got me, Foo.
Sultan.
Yeah, that's true. Sultan. Yeah, Foos. Yeah. Well, shit. What did you guys think of the What If episode? I mean, I've been talking this whole fucking time.
This was a different perspective, and it goes to show how powerful that Doctor Strange can actually be, and the fact that he can sense the Watchers being there, and the fact that he had a conversation with him, just seconds before the entire universe crumbled, and it was really just Doctor Strange who was left, and I'm sure he's gonna die at some point. But it just goes to show that, it's kind of like a monkey's paw too, kind of tale, where, you know, be careful what you wish for. I mean, he didn't wish for anything, but he had the wherewithal to be able to try to go hundreds and thousands of years of just acquiring new powers and shit like that. And he's going mad with this power too. And at a certain point when he thinks he's going to save her, everything that has been warning him not to still isn't good enough, and he's just in his own head about everything and kills an entire universe.
Actually, Foo, let me make a counter argument. I agree with everything you said, but I think there's a hidden element that we're missing, Foo. Because he never... Remember how he, at the end, he has to battle himself?
Yeah.
Well, Foo, the Ancient One split him up, so would he have went through all those thousands of years of ingesting all those demons if he was his complete self instead of the evil half?
Yeah. Yeah, because it was during that. I mean, she had to split him up, otherwise he would have automatically destroyed him. They say it in the episode.
Yeah.
But Foo, what about the other half of him that opposed it, Foo?
That only existed because of the Ancient One.
Hey! Shut up!
Somebody doesn't pay attention to the episode.
Get the fuck out!
Yeah, I mean, Foo, it's okay. You have a baby.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I like the
That's it. I'm unmuting next time she cries.
Oh, wow.
I like the voice acting in this episode. Like, you could really hear the emotion from Benedict Cumberbatch. Like, it wasn't like the first episode where Josh was complaining about the voice acting. Like, this one was really good.
Yeah, the last 3 episodes, I haven't really had any complaints about it. It was mostly in episode 1, but I think what really turned me off about it was the fact that they couldn't get Chris Evans to play Steve Rogers. That voice just really didn't sound right to me. Again, this whole series has been top notch. I'm not complaining about this series. It's a good one.
Yes, you did.
I love what they're doing. Shut up. I can't wait for what's coming up next. I don't like that they don't tell you what, or kind of give you at least a trailer until like the day before it releases.
Yeah, and we've been spoiled by Marvel whenever they give us a heads up on something like that, and now we have nothing to go off of. And who knows? We might get the zombies one next.
Either that, I mean, because we still have the zombies one. We still have.
Dick, they have the schedule online.
Nuh-uh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what is it?
Fucking twats.
What is it?
Zombies like week 7 and 9.
Okay. He says as he's holding his daughter.
I'm the zombie. Fuck off.
So what do you I mean, rather than to go on with this dead air, what are you guys finding online right now?
I'm looking right now. Well, I don't get the titles here. I don't know what the Foo is seeing, but they just tell me the release dates. Pretty much the last episode releases October 6th. So right before your wedding, Foo. Right before your wedding.
Cool.
We're gonna end it off pretty well. But yeah, I don't know what the Foo's talking about. I can't find nothing.
I knew it. I knew it was full of shit.
Anyway, this was a good episode.
Comicbook.com.
Yeah, how about not muting yourself when you're speaking? All right, anyway, let's ignore him.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Oh, yeah, so there is, obviously we just had Captain Carter. We have Iron Man and Killmonger. We haven't seen that one yet. There is the MCU Zombies. There is Severed Head Ant-Man.
What?
An alternate Avengers lineup. The Clint Barton is the Hulk.
Ooh.
Spider-Man as Sorcerer Supreme is most likely going to be the last one.
Sorcerer Supreme Spider-Man?
Spider-Man Supreme.
Interesting.
Spider-Man Supreme. Sounds like a
eating a
Taco
burrito
Bell dish.
Supreme.
Yeah.
Burrito Supreme.
Avocados another $1.50.
Yeah, but oh man, I can't wait. I hope this goes on for more than just one season. Because don't you dare tease us with all of these fucking amazing ass stories and then not keep going.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn. But yeah, man, what if? And then Foos, Foo, you're not watching this series, so you can just go ahead and mute yourself and
He's been
tap out,
muted.
but
He's been
yeah,
muted.
good. Titans episode 6.
Titans.
What?
Obviously
Yeah,
likes
Titans
Dick more.
episode 6.
Again, why not? Dick is cool.
I saved the drop.
Okay. God damn it.
I got you saying.
Why not? Dick is cool. I
knew
mean,
it.
Foo, Dick is cool. Why not? Dick is cool. God damn it. Kid in a candy store over there. Why not? Dick is cool. Episode 6.
All right, I'll stop.
Episode 6 titled Lady Vic. You son of a bitch.
Lady Vic, yeah, it was a good one. Who the fuck is Lady Vic? Did we see her in the animated series?
Honestly, I don't recall the comic book character. Steph, do you have any?
You're supposed to be our
You know what?
in-house DC person here.
I know, but I don't really know who Lady Vic is. And it took me in... Well, they said her name so late in the episode, like almost 3/4 of the way in. And I'm just like, oh, that's who that is?
Yeah, I thought it was...
okay.
Like, because she was anonymous the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, the title of the episode was Lady Vic.
Did we see the title of the episode?
I did. You probably didn't.
I don't know. You fell asleep halfway
evidently.
through anyway.
I didn't fall asleep.
But you fell asleep.
I was resting my eyes.
What the hell is going on over there in that house?
Just now it's just a couple's fight. This isn't even a podcast anymore. Anyways, Lady Vic is Lady Elaine Marsh Morton, aka Lady Vic or Lady Victim, is a character in the DC comic universe. She is an English noblewoman who works secretly as an assassin, bounty hunter, and mercenary. She is employed on a semi-regular basis by Roland Desmond and appears most frequently as an antagonist of Nightwing.
Oh,
which
so it's
makes
on brand
sense in this episode.
Yeah,
right on brand. Because we get a flashback scene in this episode of Dick and Barbara. When before Barbara becomes Batgirl and when Dick is still Robin, and they pretty much kind of do what happens in the comics. There are a couple of comic books that allude to Dick and Barbara being
hooking up
little assholes and fucking shit up, hooking up.
Yeah.
Robbing some like jewelry places just to get attention from Commissioner Gordon and see how much they can get away with. So this was a nice little like homage to the comics.
Typical teenage angst.
Teenage angst, falling in love in all the wrong places. And then we kind of see all of the other storylines come up too, where Jason is starting to kind of turn on Jonathan Crane, because Crane is kind of asserting his dominance, and Jason is like, nah, fuck that. I left one asshole. I'm not going to join another one. And stole the fear toxin, or the anti-fear toxin is what it's actually pretty much is. And that's when we get introduced to Lady Vic, who fucking just demolishes a bunch of surgeons and stuff in like this operation room for no fucking reason other than Crane just wanted to see it done. Crane's a sick bastard, by the way.
Yeah.
He is.
And then, we see Dick, dealing with getting shot in the arm. Good call, Steph. I didn't catch that eye last time.
It's totally the arm.
And he pretty much goes to talk to Barbara about instituting the Oracle, which I thought great reference. And I love the fact that they call Oracle as a program instead of, Barbara's vigilante name.
Right.
To try and find Jason and Crane. And then, we see Blackfire meeting everyone at the mansion, while Starfire and them are trying to track down Jason as well. And at the very end of the episode, dude, this was fucking crazy, is that, Jason, you see him steal the anti-fear toxin, gives it to a bunch of thugs, and these thugs go into the restaurant or like the market that, was it Tim Drake and his parents work at, and pretty much shoots Tim's dad. Pretty much gonna starting the whole Robin cycle all fucking over again.
Right.
Way to go, dickhead Jason. Way to go.
But you can see Jason, like, he's actually like afraid of what he's doing when he sends those guys into the restaurant to just, cause a ruckus.
He's very much displaying addict habits.
Yeah.
Right.
Addict mannerisms. And that's just, it's showing exactly that he's addicted to this toxin, and he's willing to go and do anything and everything to not be afraid anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Dick didn't need that shit. He just needed to be alone in the woods and kill a fucking wolf to get over his fears.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Again, that tells you why Dick is the more superior Robin/Batman.
No, it's Tim Drake.
Shut up, Steph.
Oh, no.
Shut up.
No.
Anyways, Foos, I can't wait for the rest of this season to finish. I think we're coming up towards the end. But goddamn, I don't know if they're really going to be coming back with the episode.
It's unclear, and they haven't said anything about it, and they're really trying to cram in all the storyline in one season, like I've said before. I don't know. I'm not that optimistic. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't come back for season 4.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I wouldn't be either. Again, it's a great show, though. We don't know what's going to happen.
And how do you have a Titan show without Cyborg?
Yeah, he's still in that other show.
Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's not even, it's like a low budget Cyborg too. It's not like he's all decked out with tech. I mean, he is, but like you can't see it on that budget.
Yeah, nothing like the actual Justice League movie.
Right.
Yeah.
He's wearing a vest.
That's what it is.
He wears a vest and gloves, rather than one entire arm being mechanical and the other one being real. It's
and he's just wearing clothes, right? He wears clothes over.
Where's a windbreaker?
Well, he's trying to hide himself still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why he's hanging out with the Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
But still. I don't know. I mean, seeing that HBO up their budget, when they brought in Titans, hopefully they end up doing that with Doom Patrol in this new season, because I understand there's going to be a new season for Doom Patrol. So hopefully they start treating him like the badass that he should be, because he hasn't really done anything to impress in Doom Patrol, at least in the last couple seasons that I've seen.
Well, you've been bragging about this big budget for like 5 episodes. When's it going to pay off?
Come on, man. They're using like real music now. They're using helicopter shots of the city. What else do you need?
Well,
the fuck?
Whenever.
Better writers. We still don't know what's going on with Blackfire.
Good job, Steph.
Yeah, they're alluding they're really like playing the long game with that one, because who knows if her powers will come back. So there's 13 episodes. We're at the midway point here in Titans. So we still got 7 more episodes to go in this. They haven't released any of the titles, obviously for spoiler reasons, since a lot of their titles include like names of characters in the episodes.
Yeah, it would give away what's going on.
Yeah. So this is again just like What If, creating buzz week by week. They don't even give teaser trailers for Titans. Like at all.
Who's writing these episodes? The guys from Lost?
They'll write themselves into a corner.
Yeah. Never leave that corner.
Foo, what do you expect, Foo? They're trying to catch people's attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a better way to do it.
Like okay, Steph, then you do it.
No, well, it's like they write in the dialogue for Starfire, like she doesn't know what to do with Blackfire. It's like, all right, well, then she's just going to get stuck there and then just live in...
But that budget, though.
Titan's Tower.
You said it, Foo.
Damn. He's got you guys there.
Yeah, short and curlies.
Got you. Short and curlies. So the writers are Prathi Serini Vasan, Joshua Levy, and Stephanie Coggins, along with Jamie Gorenberg, and a bunch of other people. I have no idea who they are. So, yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Well.
All right, Foos.
Well, what else do we got, man?
Oh, you guys got stuff?
No, I have nothing. I think that's it.
Thanks for contributing. I think that's it.
Anytime.
All right. Halo got release date on December 8th.
Yep, that's it. That's all we got.
Yes.
All right. All right, well, everybody stick around for Foobar Sports. We'll be right back. Foobar Sports is brought to us by Blitzed, the one and only tailgate alcohol party pack designed to get everybody kicked off of the stadium property before kickoff.
Oh, Foo, our family would definitely be lifetime members of that.
I'm sure they would be, man. Blitzed. So what's happening in the sports world, man? I'm sure it's a lot.
Well, Foo, right now we're ramping up to the start of the NFL season.
Mm-hmm.
This upcoming Thursday will be the Cowboys against the Bucks. We get to see them Cowgirls get their asses beat by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It'll be very nice indeed. Me and the Foo will be officially starting our NFL fantasy season. And the Foo finally decided on his name. Foo, would you like to explain your fantasy football name?
Tell us, Emily.
Tell us.
This is all the brain work behind it, dude.
What is it?
I knew it. It's Mitch's Please, since the Foo is a little distracted over there.
Stupid. What is that in reference to? I already hate it.
Butters? Bitches.
No, but Mitch's?
Oh, I always base it off of a football player's name. I think Josh can figure it out.
Mitch Trubisky? Dick, he's not even starting anymore. What's the point? You don't even have it on your team.
But he's a football player nonetheless.
Oh.
Whoa, bitches,
Foo, egg on my face.
All right.
Yes, Foo, yes. And, we did not have any tomfoolery this last week, thanks in large part to my dad for officially locking the season and any transactions until...
And I'm the immature son of a bitch. And I'm the immature one.
Yes, Foo.
Okay,
yes, we established this. Yeah, Foos, we've had the only football we've had the last couple of weeks has been college. And, I mean, there hasn't been really anything exciting, except there's been one little story that I thought you might get a little kick out of here, Foo.
What is it?
ESPN was conned into airing a high school football game featuring shady Bishop Sycamore. So, this is what the article says. According to broadcast, days after announcing broadcaster Rachel Nichols would be removed from all NBA coverage, ESPN aired a high school football game between Florida's IMG Academy, which is supposed to be like one of the top football academies in the nation, and Ohio's Bishop Sycamore, a small school nobody has ever heard of. You would think a primetime matchup on ESPN, the two teams featured would be reasonably well matched, yet it was another blowout by IMG and made their counterpart look outmatched. IMG Academy has outclassed opponents before, but this 58-0 thrashing was ridiculously uneven. So apparently ESPN thought Bishop Sycamore would be fair competition, considering the team was stacked with top recruits. But Bishop Sycamore reportedly lied its way into the game by saying it had a slew of D1 athletes on the roster. It doesn't have any. So the coach was then fired.
Oh no!
The ESPN then went.
But he busted his ass to get the TV coverage.
Yeah, well, the broadcast team was on ESPN apparently was in shock while watching this. They struggled to fill airtime while the blowout took place, and mentioned they were unable to verify Bishop Sycamore's story. And that led the commentators to ultimately bringing up the concern they had for the safety of the players involved.
Was it like in South Park, Stanley's Cup, where all the little kids are playing the NFL team?
Kills the little kid in the hospital.
Yeah. Stop this.
Stop this, coach. Please stop this, coach. So it was discovered that Bishop Sycamore had already played a game on Friday night, just 2 days prior to their matchup with one of the best teams in the country. That quickly turned around, raised above concerns over the health and safety of the players who were on the field on Sunday. A lot of the players played both on offense and defense. Dude, I mean, this just goes on that they were just pretty much in shock that all this was happening. They discovered that the games for Geico Kickoff that IMG and Sycamore played in were booked by Paragon Marketing, who has been ESPN's partner in other ventures. So they're still investigating, like, exactly how the hell they got through the cracks. I mean, Foo, this kind of sounds like a Foobar show, prank. I mean, they stole our idea, Foo.
Yeah, we should sue them.
Still, I mean, dude, imagine. I can just imagine, like, guys playing from Charter Oak High School, where I went, just fucking getting wrecked by these top college prospects. Like, so much so that they're like, fuck it, throw the bench players in, give them some time.
Yeah.
Fucking everyone breaks a knee or breaks their back. Oh, God. But, yeah, Foo. Hey, even ESPN can be had, Foo.
Well, that's good news, man. That means there's hope for everybody.
I mean, Foo.
Right.
We could start a basketball league, Foo, and sell it to ESPN. They'll
Nice.
buy it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We'll tell them it's legit.
It's legit. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't do your research. We're not. Don't worry. We're not Sycamore. We're not Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah, we're definitely not them.
And you know what, Foo? Looking back on this too, there should have been some red flags here as well, because their initials literally were BS.
Dumb.
Bishop Sycamore, Foo. Well, I mean, come on.
All right. Yeah. All right. Well, there's the first red flag, and
That's a sign.
but yeah, they should have done their research, man. Like,
They
how do
should
you
have done
not?
their research.
Supposedly, they were supposed to have how many top-notch players in their team?
How the fuck do you employ so many fucking well-known writers, statisticians, analysts? You can give me the amount of time it took for Cam Newton to throw a 70-yard fucking pass, but you mean to tell me you can't just look up one fucking school's name and make sure that they actually have top prospects?
So they aired this game like in prime time or something, or what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
on ESPN.
fuck's sake!
Yeah, they aired it on prime time.
It was
so that,
it was terrible.
You got to
was
do a
bad.
Google search, man.
Like, the announcers were even just in shock, like, yo, are these guys even supposed to be here? Like, what the fuck? Like, is this a joke, right? Like, these
Apparently,
guys,
it was.
yeah.
So what happens? I mean, why did they push themselves so hard to be in this game? Was this school supposed to be getting some kind of like TV revenue?
Well,
the
no. The whole purpose of them really, like, of any of these networks, like, displaying the high school football is just to give these kids, like, kids that are from non-nationally televised high schools, like, exposure, specifically for, like, recruiting purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And that was their game plan. Just like, hey, yo, let's just see if we can get some recruits. Like, they even showed a video of them before they went out, like, all pumped, hyping each other up, hitting each other on the pads. And then, boom, dude, all the highlights showed them just getting fucking blown out. Like, you just see the IMG fucking doing Dion's into the fucking end zone, waving at them as they're fucking scoring touchdowns. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. No wonder the fucking coach got fired. Like, he just humiliated the school on live television. He didn't do them any favors.
Oh, jeez.
Nobody's going to want to go to that school now.
Yeah, unless it's a joke. Like, hey, I could go play against top talent. Hey, I can make varsity team.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me just
be
shave.
no problem.
I'll pretend I'm 18.
This team's been on ESPN, guys.
They see, what's his name? They say Joey Diaz in a fucking football game, like in Longest Yard.
Yeah.
With his belly hanging out. Like, that kid's a D1 prospect? Oh, yeah, Foos. And then, in other news, we're pretty much ramping up to MLB playoffs. We're in September now, right before pretty much the last stretch of everyone, all the teams vying for a playoff spot. And the Dodgers are neck and neck right now with San Francisco. Like,
Yeah.
We had a rough series this last weekend with them. Walker Buehler got rocked today. giving up 6 runs in the first 3 innings. I mean, but
Friday's game was it was boring up until like the last few innings, which was extra innings. Yeah, we were watching that, and then they blew it in the end.
yeah, I mean, injuries are starting to kind of play a role right now for the Dodgers. This last home stretch, Mookie Betts was on the IL. So was Corey Seager. AJ Pollock now is on it. He's going to be out at least 2 to 3 weeks. So we probably won't see him again until the playoffs start.
We're throwing in Trevor Bauer then?
No, dude, that guy. You know what? They actually extended his leave even more so. So, dude, that guy's not going to play another inning.
Yeah, there's been a lot of sports articles that are questioning: is this guy going to be employable in the major leagues anymore? And likely not, considering the scandal that he put everybody through.
Oh, dude, and it's still ongoing. They've even given it to the Pasadena DA. The DA's office is currently looking.
The plot
into it.
thickens.
Like, just because the judge did not grant the restraining order does not mean he won. Like that, just the judge pretty much is saying this dude's not a threat to you anymore, so I don't find a need to, give a restraining order. But this dude fucked up. Like, yeah, no, this guy really fucked you up. So yeah, no, we'll throw the book at him, but don't worry. But this guy ain't going after you anymore. Trust us.
And if he goes after her, then it's just that much quicker of a trial.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm like, dude, no even thought process behind it. Yeah, so that whole saga is still playing out. We really don't know what's going to go down with that.
A lot of the existing players don't even want to associate themselves with him anyway. On top of him being Dodgers. A douche, right? That's how I understand it. He was already a douche.
He was a very rough personality from what everyone said in the clubhouse. Thought he was tough shit just because he joined the already World Series championship team without really earning it yet. And once this all happened, all the Dodgers even went to Dave Robertson. They're like, dude, we don't want him back. Just get rid of him. Trade him, cut him, whatever. And it's interesting because he signed I think it was like a 4 or 3 year deal with the Dodgers this offseason. So we'll see what happens with that contract. Dodgers are going to be on the hook for that, for sure. Unless, he does get convicted and they have some type of clause, like a morality clause in their contracts.
Right.
Which they very may well have one, considering all the fucking domestic violence allegations and shit going on in these sports leagues. Dude, there's even I can't remember who it's against, but an MLB player was recently charged with child molestation.
Holy shit.
Molesting his own kid. Yeah, I'll look that up. But goddamn, dude, like so much shit is going on, man. You guys make millions of fucking dollars.
Yeah, chill.
Chill.
No.
Buy a hooker.
Dude, the answer is escort services. Jesus Christ.
You've been saying it your whole life, Foo. I know.
Ugh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's all bad. All bad, Foos.
Well, there goes my erection.
What?
Now is not the time.
What?
Who were you electing, Foo?
What the fuck?
I'm not. No, Foo. not going into that one.
Well, Foos, my last story in Foobar Sports, there was recently a strike of concession workers at San Francisco Giants Oracle Park. The concession workers at the Oracle Park on Saturday voted overwhelmingly to strike, citing concerns over COVID-19 safety and health coverage. According to Unite Here Local 2, at least 20 concession workers have contracted COVID-19 since the stadium reopened this season. And according to the union, 96.7% of active stadium workers voted to strike. So they're employed by another outside service called Bon Appetit that's contracted by the Giants. And pretty much they're just going on about the percentage of people with contracting it, saying it's outrageous that COVID infections weren't enough for Bon Appetit and the Giants to start taking more effective safety measures, but we hope our strike vote will be the jolt they need. So, Foo, there's an opening for you to be a concession worker. at
Hey!
Giants Stadium,
All right.
Scabs unite.
Crossing that fucking picket line, Foos. That's how you
Foo,
do.
we can see them when we go next week.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just go outside.
We can't pencil in
Say
a
hi.
Giants game, can we?
I mean, we get there pretty early on Friday. Oh wait, no, there's no day game.
No.
Yeah, no, we can't.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Yep. Sorry, Foo. Our itinerary is Foo.
Yeah.
It's Foo.
Aren't I disappointed?
Stop muting yourself in the middle of your sentence, you fuck. What were you saying?
I'm disappointed, Foo. Couldn't you tell? Can't go to a Giants game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Behind enemy lines.
Take them out.
You and
from inside,
Steph,
Foo.
you and Steph had a hell of a time though. So
Yeah, they
Question
make
your
some bomb ass
gotta question your
micheladas.
loyalty over there.
Micheladas were on point, dude. I'm just saying, if you know how to make a good michelada, you're not that bad.
You'll wear their jersey. You fucking
I didn't wear their jersey. I didn't go that
fucking
far.
tool.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Shut up. You have a
Foo.
Giants wallet. You don't even want to tell us.
What?
Wow, I knew it.
That's an
I
oddly
knew
specific item.
No, I don't. Phil.
That's what he's getting for Christmas.
Oh, you will have a Giants wallet.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
will.
say.
There will be a Giants wallet in the fucking trash.
You know what, Foo? I guess it's better than being a Nationals fan at the end of the day. So, let me tip my cap to you, Foo. Me being a trash can in your direction.
You mean you said an Astros fan or a Nationals fan?
Astros.
Okay. I mean, I was fine with either one.
What are you guys doing this bit?
I don't know.
It's a
I
thing.
really don't. It's a thing, Foos. All right, Foos. I think that's enough sports.
All right. Yeah, I agree. That is enough sports. Let's move on to the music highlights. We shall be right back. The music highlights is brought to us by finger banging. Learn how to play your favorite gangster rap hits on guitar with finger banging.
I'm gonna finger bang bang.
Yeah,
Girl, you
different
know.
finger bang. Yeah,
Oh.
different one. Foos, I didn't exactly set up my list here properly, so I'm gonna try to stall, and by doing so, I'm just gonna start off with this. I'm gonna start off with this week in music history. The year is 1968, and
Ooh.
Did you say moo?
yeah, did you just moo?
Moo.
I said boo.
Heifer.
You said moo. All
Foo,
right.
I'm buying you time, Foo.
Oh, shut up. All right, the year is 1968, and Mr. Brad Wilk, drummer of Rage Against the Machine, is born this week in 1968. This guy has gone through a lot with Rage Against the Machine, Audio Slave, a lot of other projects that he's kind of been a part of as a featured act. But I wanted to play one of my favorite Rage Against the Machine songs off of their Evil Empire album called Snakecharmer. Check this out. So Hold Steady, that's the second track off of this single compilation that they put together. It's just a 2-track single. So I would imagine that Hold Steady being the second one would be considered a B-side if it was on a record, but it's the one that everybody loves right now. Track 1 is I Will Destroy the Void in You. So that one's also a good one, but I really enjoy listening to Hold Steady. That's the one I have on rotation in my personal playlist. And that's going to do it for the music highlights. Now, one thing I want to just remind our listeners is that next week we're going to be on a little bit of a break, so we're going to throw up a best of. And the following week, like I described at the top of the episode, I will be over in Los Angeles on, let's see here, it's on the Friday, September 17th. I'll be at the Universal Bar and Grill in North Hollywood It's a dope freaking stage. You're gonna play with other alternative rock acts, and we are going to be closing out that show as well. And it's $8 to get in, 21 and over. Come check out some cool rock and roll. We've been a part of a lot of cool lineups lately, so I encourage everybody to come check us out that day over at Universal Bar and Grill, one of the staples in North Hollywood if you're looking for a good venue to go chill at. So anyway, that's going to do it for music highlights. Everybody stick around for the Foo Facts. And Foo Facts, Foos, is brought to us by ivermectin, because your dumbass has rights. You know what ivermectin is, Foos?
Yes, we know.
It's the horse dewormer that Joe Rogan took.
Yeah. And also thousands of other people that have died.
Hey, but they have rights, right, Foo?
Yeah.
We're speaking my Changlage, Foo.
All right, well, I never go first. I'm going to go first.
Yes, go first.
All right, I'm going first. Fact: Beethoven never knew how to multiply or divide. Foo Facts. Foo Facts. Ludwig van Beethoven is arguably one of the greatest composers in musical history. The renowned pianist went to a Latin school called Tirocinium. There he learned some math, but never multiplication or division, only addition. Once, when he needed to multiply 62 by 50, he wrote 62 down, a line 50 times, and added it all up. So no, that guy didn't know what he's doing.
But you don't need to tell us the penis goes to college. We know it goes with the guy.
I'll pretend like I knew what the fuck you're referencing there, Foo.
Uh-huh.
Moving on.
I'll go next. Cats are believed to be the only mammals who don't taste sweetness.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts. That's why they're so salty.
Because they're bitter, vindictive douches.
Yeah.
All right, Foos. I'll go next.
All right.
Do you Foos know that Abraham Lincoln is in the National Wrestling Hall of Fame?
Oh, shit. Foo Facts. Foo Facts. How?
He had a total of 300 matches and only lost once. And it was to John Wilkes Booth.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Too soon.
Dude.
How is it too soon? It's over 200 years ago.
It's still too soon about the
down.
dinosaurs.
It was 150 years ago, sir.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. 150 years ago.
Yeah.
I guess Beethoven's not the only one bad at math.
Right. Right.
Does the Foo
Here you go,
have
Foo.
Foo Facts?
Do you have any Foo Facts, stupid? I mean, Foo?
So I'll take a pass this turn.
All right. So I'll go next. Fact: Japan released sushi-inspired Kit Kats. Foo Facts. Foo Facts. For a limited time in 2017, Tokyo's Kit Kat chocolaterie shop made 3 types of chocolate bars that was sushi inspired but didn't actually taste like raw fish. The tuna sushi was actually raspberry. The seaweed wrapped one was pumpkin pudding flavored, and the sea urchin sushi was actually Hokkaido melon with mascarpone cheese flavored.
Mascarpone.
Yep. All made with puffed rice, white chocolate, and a bit of wasabi. Would you eat that?
Nope.
I'd try it.
But it didn't. It wasn't real fish.
It's the illusion.
Mm-hmm.
The wasabi would be deal breaker for me right off the bat. So.
Oh.
But it's just a little bit, just to give it character.
He doesn't like it as spicy.
I don't know. I just don't like wasabi. Wasabi sucks. I don't like it.
You suck. Just kidding.
No, Steph. You suck. Go.
Whatever. Cats' collarbones don't connect to their other bones, as these bones are buried in their shoulder muscles.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
Which is why cats can assume the shape that they are packed in. as in box or jar or bowl.
That makes sense.
Just squeeze in there.
So Mittens. That's why Mittens was shape of wall.
Splat.
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 Got,
Splat the cat.
got backhanded against the wall.
You got a Foo fact there, Foo? You got to unmute yourself.
Why, yes, Foo. I'm glad you asked.
All right.
Should have asked me last time as well, Foo. But you know,
We
it's all
did.
good, dude. It's
You
all
did.
good.
All right.
Foo.
Yes?
The world's deepest post box is Susami Bay in Japan. It's 10 meters underwater.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
A mailbox?
Mailbox, Foo. So on that postal route, they got to throw in the scuba gear, Foo.
Or just tube it down.
Damn.
Or just what?
Tube it down?
Tube it down.
Well, yeah, if you're lazy.
Not as fun.
Yeah.
All right, Josh.
All right, Foos. Did you guys know that it costs the U.S. Mint almost twice as much to mint each penny and nickel as the coins are actually worth?
Yes, I knew.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
Taxpayers lost more than $100 million in 2013 just because of the cost it took to make the coins.
Yeah, because there's overhead and stuff. You got to run a factory
Seafood.
to make money.
There's no such thing as free lunch.
That's right. Foo. I don't know why you said it like an idiot, but that's absolutely right.
What a dick.
Fact. The word aquarium means watering place for cattle in Latin.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
In the classic Latin language, aquarium means a watering place for cattle. However, aquariums these days aren't for cows. Instead, they're a place to for the public to see sea creatures. The first aquarium that looks like what you'd imagine now was created in 1921 and opened in 1924 in England. Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I'm a cow.
Well, the Foo's the one mooing today.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Heifer.
Boo earns, Foo. Boo earns.
All right. Cats walk like camels and giraffes. They move both their right feet first, then both of their left feet. No other animals walk this way.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
Isn't it because they're propelling themselves with their hind feet, so they essentially move their front feet first? Like they're always getting ready to pounce.
But they move one side at a time.
I got
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know the physics behind it.
Mm-hmm. Foo?
All right, Foo.
Foo. Did you know the spikes on the end of a Stegosaurus's tail are known amongst paleontologists as thagomizer, a term coined by cartoonist Gary Larson in 1982's Far Side drawing.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
That is interesting. I never
So Foo,
thought
up
they'd get
until
no name.
1982, they had no name. It was just that dinosaur with the spikes on its tail.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. Are we bringing this home with this last one here, or we got more?
Yeah, I'm down to end it with this last one here.
All right, man, go for it.
Did you know that the longest time between two twins being born was 87 days?
Jesus.
Foo Facts. Foo Facts.
How'd that happen?
I mean, most likely fraternal twins, obviously, but imagine that. Like, lady was probably already fat to begin with and didn't realize that the other kid's still stuck in there. So she's at home thinking she's had some massive indigestion and it's just hurting her. She goes to the hospital. No.
Yeah, there's another one.
We forgot. We left one in there.
Yeah.
Oops.
Whoop.
Damn. So one's a preemie, and the other's just a regular kid.
Maybe that's what happened.
Maybe, most likely.
They had to take one out. Yeah.
It's fucked up, yo.
Yeah.
Josh, are you looking at the website I'm looking at?
Likely.
Probably.
You fucked this one up last week too.
That was on my list I'm looking at, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. Anyway, Foos. So yeah, like we've been saying, we're off next week. We're gonna throw up a best of with a bunch of hijinks and hilarity, if I can find it. And yeah, man, we're gonna be spending some time over in San Francisco, over in that Bay Area. Now, the Airbnb, we're gonna be located over in San Mateo. Now, I've never been to San Mateo. Is that particularly close to the downtown San Francisco area, Josh?
No.
South San Francisco, Foo. It is.
No.
It's not too far, but it's not like as close as that other place in Daly City.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little closer, but it's just over the hill.
Have you been exercising your liver, Foo? Because it will come to a shock if we just get right to it when we arrive.
Oh no, I want to surprise my liver.
Okay, good.
Good call, Foo.
Yeah.
Good call. You're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
I think the shock value for my liver will be more keep me going, I should say.
Okay. Well, actually, I wanted. I wasn't gonna surprise you guys with this. I'm just gonna tell you now. I heard about you know how those 5-hour energy shots, right? They come in like those little bottles. Well, it's not an energy drink or anything like that, but it is a drink to take before you start your festivities. In which case, it will eliminate any kind of hangover symptoms that you'll get the following morning. So, I mean, we really have nothing to lose. I was going to get a chub pack of it and then just distribute it out to the fellas and see what happens.
All right.
It would be a good thing if we all didn't wake up with a hangover, but still ended up having a great time the previous night.
Yeah, but I don't want to be called a pussy, though, so I'm good.
But I could call you that anyway, Foo.
Yeah, Foo.
Well, now I know you're a pussy.
Well, anyway, just don't move.
Hey, don't forget. When we go, Foos, they're going to be asking for our vaccine cards, even to go into restaurants and gas stations and such. San Francisco is not fucking around.
We got our digital vaccine card.
Yeah, and it's easy to get too.
Mm-hmm.
See,
get your digital ones through the website, or just take your fucking card with you. No big deal.
That too.
Yeah. I will not be taking my card, Foo.
All right. Well,
yeah,
we'll just leave
you don't want to lose it.
We'll just leave you at home then. We'll drink in spirit. You'll be there in spirit, Foo.
Seafood.
All right. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's the show. Everybody fuck off. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and that'll do it. Thank y'all very much for listening into the Foobar Show. Thanks for hitting subscribe, and remember to rate, review, and tell your friends like a freaking champion. You can always get in touch with us and get our merch at foobarshow.com. That's FOObarshow.com, and search FOO Bar Show on YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out. Drop us a line, and we'll foo it up like a couple of foos. I've been Josie.
I've been Josh.
Foo.
Hi.
Don't be a dick. Such a dick.
You know the order of this.
Good job.
I missed the intro, so it doesn't count.
I'm always last.
Wow.
I'm not redoing this.
But I missed the intro.
Good night, everybody.